Welcome back to the channel. Assalamu alaikum. مرحبا بكم في هذه القناة. Welcome to this channel. اسم القناة, the name of the channel. Learn Arabic with Dr. النور. تعلم العربية مع دكتور النور. اليوم عندي فيديو جديد. Today I have a new video, and this video is sponsored by you, the listeners and the viewers of the channel. With that being said, let's start this right now. And today's video is about past tense negation. How do you say in Arabic, I did not, or I have not, or I had not? In Arabic, we only have two articles that do the job. And these two articles, one is famously used and the other one is kind of. And the first one that is very popular is lam, which is did not. And the second one is ma, in some sort. It's also did not. Or these two articles negate the present, the past tense in Arabic. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. And then with that being said, with that in mind, subscribe, of course. Let's jump into it. All right, so نفي الفعل الماضي, past. نفي is negation. فعل is a tense, or the verb. Actually, tenses are all about doing stuff. So that's فعل in Arabic is the verb, but also could mean the tense, which is the action. So negating the action or the past tense or the action in the past. That's what it means. Okay, I have mentioned numerous times that we have three ways or three articles that negate different tenses in Arabic. La, just to recap quickly, la negates the present tense in Arabic, lan negates the future tense, and lam negates the past tense, which is today's topic or today's video. Is all about negating the past tense. And as I mentioned, like in the beginning of this video, we have two articles that negate the past tense. One is lam, which is did not, and the other one is ma. The focus is on lam, and then we will talk towards the end of this video about ma as being one of the negators. All right, let's start it right now. أنا, so I always use the personal pronouns, الضمائر الشخصية, شخص, or the subject pronouns, قل ضمائر الفاعل. فعل is to do, so those are the doers. And the pronoun that I'm using is doers pronouns. أنا, I did, you did, I do, you do, so on and so forth. So أنا لم, I did not, so لم is did not, أشرح الدرس. So the verb is here, شرح. شرح is to explain, and شرح is conjugated in the present form. So even though you are using to negate the past tense, your verb is in the present form. So أنا لم أشرح الدرس. أشرح is to explain, الدرس is the lesson. I did not explain the lesson. نحن لم نشرح الدرس. We did not explain the lesson. You have the THE, the definite, alif lam, as we talked about earlier. الدرس, so dars is lesson, but darasa is to study, so that's darasa, to study. Dars, ra has a sukun, that is the lesson, which is the noun. All right, so let's move to the second person that you can see how the past tense is negated. Anta. Anta is you masculine singular, you masculine singular. Lam, did not. تفتح الباب, did not open the door. الباب, the door. تفتح الباب. And as I said, the verb fataha is conjugated in the present form, or in the present conjugation, and that's always the case. Anti, you singular feminine or female, did not. Lam, تفتحي الباب did not open the door. So فتح is to open, الباب is the door. لم تفتحي, and as you can see here, the noon is dropped, and this goes the same as for the when you negate future tense for you singular feminine. You drop the noon. The noon here is dropped because the present form is تفتحين. The noon is also dropped here. أنتما لم تفتحا الباب. You both could be feminine or masculine, or one guy and another girl. Two has to be two. Gender doesn't matter here. لم did not. تفتحا الباب. So the present form for dual you is تفتحاني. Now هنا noon. Here is noon, but noon is dropped because لم. That's what لم does. أنتما لم تفتحا الباب. Both of you did not open the door. Let's move to the أنتم. You, plural, masculine. لم did not. تفتحوا الباب. You did not open the door. الباب, the door. And also the noon is dropped here, and we put an alif here instead of the noon. So pretty much we replace alif with the noon, but the noon is dropped. Is no longer exist here when you conjugate for you all masculine did not say or do something. Antunna, you all feminine plural. Lam did not. تفتحنا الباب did not open the door, and there's no change here. The present form here, or the present conjugation, does not change. And tunna, if we are about to say the positive statement, and tunna تفتحنا الباب, you all open the door. You did not open the door. And tunna lam تفتحنا الباب, you all will not open the door. And tunna لن تفتحنا الباب. So there's no change in this one. Moving on to the third person, هو, he. لم, هو لم يذهب إلى المدرسة. He did not go to the school. He did not go to school. هو لم يذهب إلى المدرسة. هي لم تذهب إلى المدرسة. She did not go to the, and that here is alif lam, the definite article, المدرسة, the school. هما, both, two people, they are not present, but we are talking about them. They did not. هما لم يذهبا إلى المدرسة. They did not go to the school. And as you can see here, يذهبا, the noon is dropped here for the dual, because we are using lam to negate the past tense. So the noon is dropped. هما لم يذهبا إلى المدرسة. They did not go to school. Let's go to whom. Whom they are, or they present, they masculine plural. هم لم يذهبوا إلى المدرسة. هم لم يذهبوا إلى المدرسة. هم, they, لم did not. يذهبوا go, إلى to, المدرسة, the school. And as you can see here also, the noon is dropped and an alif was put instead. So we put يذهبوا instead of يذهبون, and that is the present form or the present conjugation for they go to school. But we say they did not. So that's why you see the noon is dropped and the alif is put instead of the noon. Hunna, and as we said, for hunna there is no change. So the present form stays the same, but we insert the did not here, lam. Hunna lam yadhhabna ila al-madrasa. They, plural female, did not because they did not go to the school, al-madrasa. There's no change, so we keep the present conjugation for hunna, they, plural feminine, with the noon. We don't drop the noon. The same as negation or negating the future tense. As yesterday, I pointed out that when you conjugate you singular feminine, you, both of you, for the second person, and you all masculine plural, they all masculine plural, you gotta drop the noon. You gotta drop the noon, as I explained in this lesson. Okay, so these are the tenses that so far I have covered. I covered present tense and how to negate the present tense, and also I have covered the future tense and how to negate the future tense, and I have covered past tense, and today I'm working or explaining how to negate the past tense using lam, which is did not. So I have ma. So ma also negates past tense, but when you use ma, the verb is not in the present form. The verb stays in the past tense. So ana, say ma katabtu, I did not write. I did not write. Ma katabtu. Ma katabna, we didn't write. Ma katabna. So the verb is conjugated in the past tense. So these are the endings for the past conjugation. And then you just put ma. You don't have to worry about a present conjugation. So you have your past tense conjugation and you use ma. Ma katabtu, didn't write, right? Ma katabna, we didn't write. Ma katabta, you singular, masculine, didn't write. Ma katabti, you singular, feminine, didn't write. Ma katabtuma, you, both of you, did not write. Ma katabtum, you all, masculine, plural, did not write. Ma kataba, he didn't write. So kataba, see, there is no ending here because, as I said, all the verb root system is taken from the third person he, because all the Arabic verbs, like we say, to write, to learn, to cook, is actually he did in the past tense. That's why kataba is he did. So ma kataba, he did not write. Ma katabat, she did not write. Ma kataba, both of them did not write. Ma katabu, all of them, masculine plural, did not write. Ma katabna, all of them, feminine plural, did not write. As you can see, ma is easy to use, but is used with the past tense. Lam is used with the present tense. And the reason that the focus is on lan, because you use lam to negate the past, len to negate the future, la to negate the present, and the verb in all these articles, either la, lam, or len, the verb has to be in the present form conjugation. You got to conjugate your verb in the present tense, as opposed to ma, and ma negates past tense, but the verb has to stay in the past tense conjugation. With that being said, I hope this helps a little bit. Thank you so much for tuning in. شكرا جزيلا. أراكم في الفيديو القادم. See you in the next video.